This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Welcome to sports, everybody. The Bahamas Golf Federation is looking forward to a bright future, and it all starts with its junior program, which resumes this weekend at the Blue Hills Range.
Saying that Elena Hutchison is still our president. She's been working vigorously to reach out into the community. We've even reached as far as in the Grantstown community with CB Moss. So we've been farming the kids in the inner city to be able to integrate them into our regular junior program. So we should be somewhere around in the 80s to 100. We really, that's our target number. And we want to invite all our other persons who have kids whom I'm reaching out to you. Just contact us at the Bahamas Golf Federation, or you can reach me at 325-6468 anytime, and I'll be able to guide you into the program. We start from anywhere from age 8. If they're younger than that, then we need parents to stay with them to help us assist them. So we don't turn anyone away. We're trying to remove that myth of that it's only for the rich. No, once you have desire, you want to play, we're going to get you in there to represent your country.
Government League Hoops action on the court last night at the Donald Davis Gym. It was the opening night for the best of 3 first-round playoffs. The pennant-winning Bamboo Shack Cybots out first against the 8th-seeded Sharks, and the Cybots win this one in blowout fashion, 101-78. Eugene Bain led all scorers in the win with a game-high 33 points. Giorgio Walks had 17, while Ernest Saunders followed with 10. For the Sharks, Darn Clark pumped in a side-high 23 points. Wilner Noel added 16 points and 11 rebounds. As for last night's feature game, that saw the 4th-seeded Airport Authority Avengers up against the 5th-seeded Police Royals. This one went in the favor of the Royals, 94-80. Leslie Wilson came off the bench. He led the Royals with 24 points. Dion McPhee had 17. Kenwood Carey, he added a double-double with 14 points and 12 boards. Bernard Bonnaby, he followed with 13 points, while Adon Charlo had 11 points and 11 rebounds. The Airport Authority got 24 points and 13 boards from Devin Brennan. Levan Forbes, he also had a double-double with 22 points and 15 rebounds. The other 2 series open up tomorrow. Real Deal Rangers taking on the Police Crime Stoppers. The other matchup, the Department of Correction Challengers playing the Defense Force Marines. The New Providence Volleyball Association is getting set to open up its new season on Sunday. The defending champion Vixens and the Panthers will be 2 of the teams going after the ladies' crown.
What is going to happen this season is the same thing that happens every season. Vixens are going to come out on top. We've been winning for the past 10 years. I think the only time we lost is one regular season. I think that was about 2 years ago. We put that behind us. We're not going to let that happen again. The Cherry Bombers are basically our only competition. We're going to use the other teams as practice. When we go into the championship, we expect to win 3 straight matches. We already told our squad, we call them the Nasty Crew, to bring their brooms because we're going to sweep whatever team we face in the championships.
I'm very excited about this season. I haven't played night league volleyball in 4 years. I just graduated from college, so I'm looking forward to playing this year with my team, the Panthers. And I think, although most of our teammates have left and went back to school, I think we have a team that will be able to compete against the other teams. We look forward to playing hard against the Vixens and the Cherry Bombers, which are probably 2 of the top teams. And I feel that the team that we're bringing this year will do a wonderful job.
I always think my team is going to do well. As you know, for the most part, my team is a development team. Most of my players are state-award colleges, and as a matter of fact, right now, except for Shelley, all of my players who normally would start on my team are off in school. But nonetheless, the girls who are here, I think they're going to do well. I think we're going to be able to compete with both Vixens and Truckers, and indeed the Lady Techs.
Still no word yet as to when the government school sports season will begin, but when it does, Leroy Thompson will be back as a coach at GHS. Thompson has been around the school sports system that is, for a while now, and he says there have been some drastic changes over the years.
One time we just compete for a championship, and nowadays with the introduction of the scholarship and the professional part of it, for particularly the track athletes, you have parents having their kids go to the various organizations like Freedom Farm Baseball, JBL Baseball, the various track clubs, and therefore the school coaching has been watered down to only the parents who can't afford for their kids to go to these various organizations.
The local night league softball season is winding down, and soon the Bahamas Softball Federation will be gearing up for its annual round-robin tournament. There's no word yet as to how many islands will be taking part, but moving forward, former BSF president Romel Fish-Knowles thinks measures need to be put in place in order to make it a true national tournament.
I'm concerned that we don't have a league in Long Island. I'm concerned that we don't have a league in Exuma. I'm concerned that we've been struggling with getting Bimini back on stream, and so I take these things very personally. And I love softball, and so when they call, Romel Knowles will be there.
There's been some bad blood between Exuma and Long Island sailors over the past couple of years, and everything came to a boiling point at this year's Long Island Regatta when only one sloop from Exuma showed up. That sloop was Bull Reg, and our Julian Gibson spoke with skipper Buzzy Roll to get his take on the situation.
I always support Long Island. I always will, as long as I have the health and strength. I love Long Island. And they supported us, so I think we should support them.
Why do you think some of the boats from Exuma, like the Tidal Wave, Lady M, in your honest opinion, why do you think those big boys don't go to Long Island and try to make their regatta big just like our Georgetown regatta?
The Tidal Wave do go Long Island, and the Lady M do go Long Island, because the Lady M just was there last year. She didn't go this year, but she was there last year. So, it's ups and downs thing, They said they couldn't make it, I give them a chance.
The Tidal Wave ain't been in a long time, though.
It's some word out there, they're afraid to go or something like that. They've been threatened or something like that. I heard some other things which shouldn't happen in regattas, Things like that should never happen in regattas, so we'll see how that goes.
The Bahamas Chess Federation continues to spread its wings, and they've made their way to the inner city.
Almost a year ago, I brought chess to the Bennett Groundstone Urban Renewal. I received a lot of students. A few have gained great skill. Others are still learning, but there's always much to learn from chess. They have been practicing on sometimes almost every day. On Saturdays, we've taken them out to tournaments hosted by the Bahamas Chess Federation. Even though when they first started, they pretty much came up with a score of 0 out of 5. And now they've gotten up to over 50%, so that's pretty good. Going forward, we hope to get them to participate in more international tournaments. So hopefully we can get some titles like the Candidate Master title or FIDE Master title, and hopefully even a Grand Master.
Time now to reveal the standings after week 1 of the ZNS Total Sports NFL Challenge, and there's a three-way tie for first. Julian, Kelsey, and myself all going 4-1, while Fisher once again bringing up the rear, starting out at 2-3. Week 2 starts tonight, and the picks are in.
Hi, I'm Julian Gibson. Welcome to week number 2 of my NFL football picks, sponsored by Asu Draw. This week, I'm going with Baltimore to beat the Raiders, the Saints to beat Tampa Bay, the Steelers. I think the Steelers should be able to beat the 49ers. Last week, I went Miami. Miami defeated Washington, and according to my good friend Chippy says that go with the Dolphins again. I'm going with the Dolphins to beat Jacksonville, and come Monday night, I think the Colts, they should be able to beat the Jets 24-17. Let's go to my little sis, Kelsey Johnson, for her weekly football picks.
Week 2 of the NFL kicks off tonight, and I'm not going to go with the Thursday night game, but come Sunday, I'm going to go with my Miami Dolphins. They're going to beat the pants off the Jacksonville Jaguars. I'm also going to go with the Saints, the Rams, and North Carolina. That's why I went to college. And come Monday night, I'm going to go with the Colts. They're going to beat the New York Jets 24-17.
We're only 1 week in, but again, it appears this is only a 3-horse race, with my good friend Charles Fisher struggling out of the gate. For week 2, I have the Ravens beating the Raiders, the Saints over the Bucks, the Titans will move to 2-0 with a win over the Browns, the Dolphins, that's right, I'm picking the Dolphins again to win over the Jags, and on Monday night, I think the Colts will return home and rebound from an opening day loss with a 28-20 win over the Jets.
Now it's now time to go to Charles Fisher. He occupies, folks, last place, and there's a reason why. Because last week he went with Tampa Bay.
3 for Tampa Bay. Receivers pass intercepted. Sensible to the house. Touchdown Titans.
let's check to see what Fisher is picking this week.
NFL week number 2. Last week I went 2 and 3. They say I like to bring up the cellar, but I'm going to my smartphone this week for my number picks. And first I'm going with Cincinnati to improve to 2-0 over San Diego. Yes, the Miami Dolphins. I don't believe I'm picking them again. Yes, but I will. They are also going to move to 2-0. Minnesota's going to win their first game by beating Detroit. And New Orleans also going to win their first game by beating the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And on Monday night, let me tell you what's going to happen. The New York Jets with another big win over the Indianapolis Colts.
Remember, every Monday night, tune into yours truly right here, Ace Draw, flagship store, Robertson Road for Monday Night Football.
And that will do it for sports. Stay tuned. The Bahamas Tonight comes back after this.
This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.